Wellbeing by design is a movement, but it's also, on the individual part, it's a mindset. It's a lifestyle, it's an approach to everything you do in life. When we talk about Oman, when we talk about my own experience, the feeling that I got was a sense of calmness, of relax. Wow. Amazing. The feeling of modesty, but also the feeling of pride. Oman Through the Ages. Wow. This mix of modesty and pride is a very unusual one. There's no dichotomy or split between those who have and those who don't have. And as people who come from the outside, the rich exchange is when you exchange with people of that country. My name is Salim Jalil. I'm a rebel architect, and I'm the founder of Salim Jalil Design. We focus on well-being by design. Our mission is to enable well-being by design, one street, one town, one city at a time. Walking into this space, you really feel that space is unlimited. Well-being by design is a movement, but it's also, on the individual part, it's a mindset. It's a lifestyle, it's an approach to everything you do in life. In the context of projects and design, it's all about being in the right mindset, having the right thinking process in order to proceed with any project. The elements of this space may well be a blueprint of what may come, a blueprint that we can use to design schools, to design private homes, to imagine what actually a city could look like. When we talk about a work of art or a piece of architecture, what kind of a space is it, and what are the traits of it, and how much does it contribute to the well-being of its people, or of the users, of the end users, let's say? For example, this museum that we are sat at, there was a long process to formulate the brief, to have a sort of a societal consensus, to have a participation by all segments of society, to be able to achieve it. And that's where I think the value of Vision 2040 comes into play. The feeling that I get is that this is a one point in time for the regeneration of outside suburbs of Oman. I think this is a great project that is looking at the future and embracing the past and history and heritage. Oman's visions and objectives are 4 pillars. At the top of these is people and society. Then comes economy and development, which is key. And then comes how to manage the natural and environmental resources. And within that sphere comes governance. But at the front of which is people and society. And that's what makes Oman's Vision 2040 very unique in its approach. This space provides me with a visual reference to what Oman used to be and the ambitions of Oman, which is actually looking at the future and trying to tell us that this is who we are and this is who we were, and these are our ancestors. I mean, looking at the colors, the materials that we can see, this is a true representation of Oman. Omanis see their identity and their heritage as key, as a precedent to promoting any fresh ideas and integrating it within their society. That idea to involve the collective, to involve societies, to have that consensus and participation by the community who will be using that space, is part and parcel of what well-being is. When I first came to this space, I got very inspired. The different elements of its design, the different elements of drawing in natural light, the fact that you have all of these varied building systems that reduce the reliance on fossil fuel, that's it all inspiring. It reminded me of why we even exist as architects. It reminded me of the ideas that can be generated out of a design process. It is time to bring all of these ideas that exist here, to bring them home, into schools, into airports, into office buildings, to apply it at the micro scale and take it all the way to the macro scale. There's no time for us to delay. We cannot but learn from this experience and take it forward. Our vision of well-being has somehow came timely and aligned in what the originator's vision was, is to enable well-being by design, and that's basically our motto.